Mr. Chairman, sir, we are a sick nation. We are very sick. And as I say, we are sick. We are sick from the ground here right to the executive. Mr. Chairman, Albert Einstein once time said, if you are not in a position to contain fire, don't even dare start lighting a fire. Issues of drug. I encourage these young guys in Kenya, continue by what you do best. Even if he's selling cocaine, selling bang, do it the best way you can. Why am I saying this one? The last 2 weeks, NACADA released a statistics on drugs consumption in our national universities and public universities. Mr. Chairman, the statistic was shocking. Katika ma university zetu wanasema almost all the students, 10% of the children at the public universities are consuming bang. Another 84% of the students at the university are chewing muguka. Another 50% are consuming shasha and whatsoever. The biggest question I'm asking myself, why are we blaming these kids instead of blaming the President of the Republic of Kenya and his governance system? These kids are innocent. And one time, Harry Truman said, keeping these young men who are learned idle is like a time bomb which is waiting to explode at the right time. And Mr. Chairman, this is the time for these young men to explode. And explode in a louder way, in that the State House should be aware. I'm really confused in this country and the degree of sickness we witness in this country. Just 3 days ago, Mr. Speaker, it is the Central Intelligence Agency of United States of America shared an intelligence agency in Namanga, where 2 Mexicans, 3 Nigerians, and 2 Kenyans had what we call a clandestine laboratory for manufacturing drugs. Imagine intelligence agency from United States of America coming to alert a sleeping nation like Kenya that we have a clandestine laboratory in Namanga manufacturing drug to kill these young guys. Where is the executive? Where is parliament? Where is the judiciary? When I go deep into this one, don't waste your time talking about drug trafficking in Kenya. All these leaders, some of them, most of them are drug traffickers. And you looking at me, you are the first one to give these drug dealers.
Stop clapping. We want to listen to the facts.
Exactly. You are the people who are the first to vote these drug dealers in parliament and higher positions of authority. In that they continue with the drug business as usual, killing you, your children from the next generation. Let me go to Musalia Mudavadi. In the entire system, in the entire government of Kenya, it is only Mudavadi I thought has a sober mind. Somebody who can reason. I was surprised when Mudavadi was giving us the statistics that over 1,000 Kenyans are languishing in foreign jails, incarceration, with different criminal charges. Mudavadi should tell us, why are these 1,000 Kenyans languishing in foreign jails? Not telling us how many of Kenyans are languishing in foreign jails. Kwa nini wako kule? What is wrong with this country? And Mudavadi should not joke with us. It is high time we turn these guys and tell them the truth. And we speak truth to the power. And this is the thing we have to tell Mudavadi. Wasichana wenu, wanawake zenu wamekuwa wakiwekwa katika fridge in Qatar, Yemen, Lebanon, Syria, and the rest. They go alive and they carry in dead. Did Mudavadi speak anything about that? Those guys who are dying in Asia? No. Why? Do we have 2 categories of constitution where those people who are dying? the government takes part to negotiate and others die, it is normal. I am here to say I'm not pleading with Nduta, Nduta. Nduta is a criminal. And I have evidence to prove Nduta is a criminal. And they say this way, kila mtu abebe msalaba wake. Nduta lied to High Court of Vietnam. Nduta first of all obtained his passport in 2014. He traveled right to Saudi Arabia for those jobs they know best they can do. Wanaenda kuosha vyombo Saudi Arabia as if Kenyans hatuna vyombo. She went to Saudi Arabia. Her passport is revealing the way he moved away from Saudi Arabia to Ghana. Her passport was never even stamped. Was not even stamped. So it is true. Nduta went to Ghana. He says he was getting drug trafficking and he was jailed in Ghana before he flew to Vietnam. So what Mudavadi is telling us, there is somebody called John Njoroge. John Njoroge is said to Nduta. So Mudavadi released Nduta. The government should try to release Nduta, and this John Njoroge should be taken to jail instead of this innocent lady to be executed in Vietnam.
What are you saying, Professor?
What I'm saying this one. What I'm saying this.
To add, Mr. Professor, Nduta cannot escape from this. She's an adult. She's a mature woman. She knew what she was doing.
Exactly, but according to the testimony he gave to Vietnamese, according to the testimony, it really proved she was used by John Njoroge to traffic the drugs. And Mudavadi and the Kenyan government have appealed that ruling by applying what we call execution stay of orders, ili asinyongwe. One of the reasons Mudavadi is telling us for this purpose of this application of this appeal is that Nduta wasn't represented by a lawyer in Vietnamese court, which is a lie. Why am I saying Nduta should carry his own cross? At the same time, this John Njoroge should carry his own cross. Why am I saying? In the first place, why was Nduta? Nduta is an adult who is 18 years old with his mind operating optimally 100%. Why did she agree to be used by John Njoroge? So he should take the blame for being used by John Njoroge, but the issue of drugs, to Margaret Nduta should be uplifted on his case and be placed on this man called Njoroge. And what am I saying? It is high time we Kenyans we wake up, because we are living in a rotten country. And you are the people who will be in that position to uplift this decay in this government. Mr. Chairman, before I summarize, Mr. Chairman, the issue of drugs, I think all over the country, Mombasa is the most affected county and its virulence with these drugs. I know very well, even the police here, the OCS and the county commanders and the president himself knows who are these drug traffickers. They know very well. Why can't the government, with all that government machinery, go for these drug dealers instead of going for those people who consume the drug? They should go for those people who bring the drugs. For example, these drugs pass through our airports. They pass through our port, and we have security checks. How do these drugs evade these security checks and get into our country? And we have security checks in our borders and even at our international airport. It means there is a problem in this country in security issues. Na nimeshangaa sana ya Donald Trump jana alipotoa another executive order ambaye ameban 22 African countries. I was very disappointed kama Kenya is not among the 22 Kenyans. The 22 countries of Africa, we should be banned. We should be banned. Now, Lisa Donald Trump, how did Kenya escape this one? How? So it is these guys who colonize and the big economies who are destroying our country.